When you log into Wiggio, you'll land on your personal feed page. This feed includes all of the content and activities from within all of your groups. On this feed, you'll see a chronological view of all threads you're included on, which may contain comments, calendar events, files, meetings, messages, to-do lists, and polls. If you want to see only the content from a specific group, select that group in the Group menu on the left, and your feed will filter to show only the content from that group. If you want to see only a specific content type, you can select that type from the icon toolbar and then click Filter. You can use the filter controls to easily choose what content you want to see. When you're done, you can unfilter basketball team to see all event postings that you're included on. If you're looking for a specific thread, you can use the search box. For instance, you're looking for a file uploaded into one of your groups called Poem. Search for Poem and your feed comes back with only threads that include this term. Also on the left, you'll see a contacts list. This shows you everyone you're connected to through Wiggio. When filtered by a group, this contacts list changes to show a directory of every member of that group. You can hover over a group member to see his information and can start a new thread with that group member. To start a new thread, click one of the action icons on the main toolbar. You have the option to start the thread by adding a comment, calendar event, or file, or by scheduling a meeting, sending a private message, or creating a to-do list or poll. A thread can be associated with a group that you're in, or it can just be a thread between a collection of individual contacts. For example, you want to create a thread about a project you're working on. First, click Comments, and then post a new comment. Type your comment, and then decide who you want to be in this thread. In this example, you select the Marketing Group Project, and then you decide to add Anthony to this thread as well. Anthony is not a member of Marketing Group Project, but you can still include him on this thread. If you want to post this comment to a few individual contacts who are not part of a group, you can just add them one by one using their email addresses. You can also include people on threads who are not Wiggio users. Just use their email addresses and they'll receive the content by email with the ability to access Wiggio to see the complete thread. When you post a message, this thread will appear on the feed of all those who you've included. You can view the participants of that thread by clicking here. In this pop-up, you can see all the participants in the thread and how they're set up to receive new posts to this thread. You can change your settings. For instance, if you want to receive all future posts to this thread by text message, you can change your preference. You can also choose to receive a daily summary email of posts from this thread, or could opt not to receive any email notification at all. In this pop-up, you can add participants to the thread. For example, you add Anthony to this thread. He will now have access to all the content in this thread and will be able to add his own content if he chooses. To add content to a thread, click Reply or use the arrow to choose what type of content to add. This new post will be sent to each member of the thread depending on their notification preference setting. If a thread participant receives the post by email, he or she can respond to that email, and the response will be posted as a reply to that thread in Wiggio. If you don't want your post to be sent by email, you can deselect the Send box, and it will only be posted for the participants to view from within Wiggio. You can add an event by clicking the icon on the main toolbar and then clicking Create. Fill in the details of the event, then select the date. You can click More Details to add further information. You can make the event a recurring event, and you can set up an automated reminder that participants will receive before the event. Then, choose who you want to include in this event. You can select a whole group, or you can just add individuals to this event by email address. This event will now appear in the participants' feeds. You can also view your events in the Calendar application, which is found in the Applications menu. Here, you can see a month view of all the events you've created or been included in. You can click on any event to see details about that event. If you want to only see events from a certain group, click that group on the Group selector on the left. You can then click All Threads to go back to seeing all your events. You can also see your events at a glance in the Agenda view, and from here you can easily filter and print this agenda. You can even export this calendar to other calendaring applications or import other calendars into your Wiggio calendar. Just use the Options menu on the right and follow the instructions. You can add files by clicking the icon on the main toolbar. Then select what you want to do. You can upload files, create a new document or spreadsheet from scratch, or add a link. Let's say you want to upload some files. You can upload everything from documents, spreadsheets, and PDFs to photos, audio, and video files. You choose the files you want to upload, add a comment, and then choose who you want to have access to these files. You can select a whole group or just add individual contacts by email address. Once the files have been uploaded, the content will appear on the participants' feeds where they can download the files directly. If it's a Word or Excel file, you can edit the file from within your browser. Just click View/Edit, and an editable version will pop up in a new tab. You can edit the file, and then when you save it, the latest version will be uploaded to the thread, and everyone with access to that file will know that you've made changes to it. You can view all your files in the Folder application. Here, you first choose which group's folder you want to see. Now you can see a clean view of all the group's files. Groups can create subfolders and organize their content to be easily accessible. You can create a meeting by clicking the icon on the main toolbar. Then choose whether you want to create a conference call, virtual meeting, or a chat room. The conference call feature gives you a free conference line that participants can dial into. To schedule a call, just name it, set the date and time, and select who you want to be included in the call. All participants will receive an email with the dial-in instructions. As the creator, you can moderate the call to see who's present and control which participants can speak. You can also schedule a virtual meeting. Virtual meetings include video and audio conferencing, as well as the ability to share your screen with the other participants. When the meeting starts, participants just click in the link and they're taken into the meeting. The creator can turn on video for certain participants and set up the screen sharing. He can also hand over presenter controls to other participants. The last type of meeting is the chat room. This allows you to set up a private text chat between multiple participants. These chats are archived, so you can refer back to them later. You can send out private messages by email, text message, or voice message. Just click the message icon and then choose what type of message you wish to send. For instance, you want to send a text message blast to your basketball team. Enter the message, choose the group you want to send it to, and click Send. This message will go directly to the cell phones of anyone who has updated their Wiggio account to include their cell phone numbers. If they haven't, it will go to their email address. You can also send voice messages. You record the voice note right here at your computer, provided it has a microphone. The voice message will show up in the recipient's feed. They can play it from there, and it will also be sent to them as email. If they have a smartphone, they can listen to it on the go, just like a voicemail. You can create a to-do list to help keep track of assignments, tasks, and milestones. You click the to-do list icon on the toolbar and create a new to-do list. Now, name the to-do list and add the tasks. You can also give due dates for tasks in the to-do list and assign tasks to individual members. Select the group associated with this to-do list, in this case, your marketing project group, and when you click Create, the to-do list appears in your feed. You can go into the to-do list and check off completed items. Polls allow you to get a quick consensus from your groups or contacts. To create a poll, click the icon on the main toolbar. Give your poll a name and then add the questions. In this example, you first add a multiple-choice question. You enter the choices. Then you add a second question, this time a yes or no question. You can also add a question that allows for a written answer. Select the group or individuals to be the recipients of your poll. In this case, you add a group and then add Anthony by his email address. Then, click Send. The poll now appears at the top of your feed. All recipients also received an email with a link to take the poll. You can take the poll, see the results to date, and see each person's responses to the questions. To create a new group, click Create a Group in the top right. Then simply enter the group's name and set a password. You can also choose the default for how members will receive messages for that group, but individual members can change that for themselves later. You can now add members to this group. The first way to add members is to invite them using their email addresses. You can also invite them by link. Just post or send this link to anyone you want in the group, and as soon as they click it, they'll be taken into the group. I can also invite my Facebook contacts to the group. Here you decide to invite members by email, so you type or paste in a list of email addresses. As soon as you add them, they're instantly in the group and will be included on group communications. Let's look at the group profile. Here you'll see your group email address. You can always send an email into this address, and it will be distributed to the group listserv and posted on the group's feed. You'll also see the group URL and the group invite link. From this group profile menu, you can also see a list of group members and remove members, create subgroup shortcuts, which make it easy for you to select a subset of the group, and change your personal email settings for the group. For instance, in this group, you may not want to receive posts as emails. You can also unjoin the group from this menu. As a group admin, you can click Manage the Group, then Settings. Here, you can give details about this group, set group email preferences, upload a group icon, and set permissions and privacy. For instance, you can choose not to allow non-admins to send mass email or mass text messages. You can also set it so all group members' cell phone numbers will be hidden from other group members.